Hey guys, welcome back to Athlete of the Week. I'm Joey Smith, and today we're here with...
I'm Kaleb Reed. I'm an 11th grader.
Awesome. All right, Kaleb, what sports do you play?
So I play football and I run track, and then rolls too. Okay, yeah. So I'm a running back, so our 4 spot, and then also a middle linebacker for our team. And then on the track team, I run mainly like the 400, 200, 100, and then all relays that kind of associate with that.
Okay, nice, awesome. And in track, can you kind of give me the background story to what got you started and how long you've been doing track for?
So, funny story, my freshman year, Coach Moore, who's a teacher here and everything, he was my football coach, and I was wanting to play running back, but I wasn't as fast as I really needed to be. And he told me that all the kids in high school went from football straight into track, and it like kind of correlated together. And so Coach Moore kind of took me that first day of practice, and I kind of fell in love with it ever since.
Yeah, nice. That's awesome. That's so cool. And then how would you say your season is going in general?
So as a team, our season's actually going pretty good. We're a really young team this year. Our senior class is kind of small, but I still love them, and I'm very thankful for them. But right now, most of our team does consist of juniors and sophomores. Okay. But so far, it's actually going pretty good. I would say we're on pace to compete in state. Yeah. But it's always a progress.
Definitely, for sure. That's awesome, man. Cool. And then as like kind of an individual, because you run relays with other
sprinters,
sprinters, right? So what would you say you bring to that team?
So I think this year I've kind of picked up more of a leadership role, just because, like I said, lack of like seniors. So I've kind of stepped into more of a leadership role with our team, and we say leaders, not captains, just because we believe that everyone can be a leader, and that a captain kind of like just pinpoints a little too much on someone. So I just like to say that I bring like a little more of a leadership role and like keep us going.
That's awesome. Cool. Way to go. Okay, and then what is your favorite thing about track? Like, what draws you to it?
Oh man, I would say that there's just like, so you could either be really competitive with it, or you could be like super kind of like, not goofy, but like have fun with it.
Exactly.
And so there's this like borderline minimum where like at practice it's always super fun and like everyone's just having a good time, and then once the meet comes it's like, okay, it's time to get a little serious and like really get competitive. Yeah. And I think that's just what I kind of love about it, is that balance of fun and competitiveness.
Exactly. Yeah, you always want to have fun with the sport. Don't really take it too seriously, but have that balance for sure. Okay, and then kind of thinking outside of sports, what are some of your other hobbies? Oh man,
outside of sports, I would say that I am a really big movie nerd. I've watched like all the Marvel movies. I've watched tons of movies, and that's just something me and my dad do. Yeah. But I would say most of my time kind of goes towards schooling and then sports, to be honest with you.
So that's kind of where it's at.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. What's like your favorite, like if you were to watch one like movie marathon, what would it be?
Oh, one movie marathon? Man, you just put me on the spot. I would have to say, man, there's some good ones. I'd say Star Wars. Yep. But I would also say The Hobbit is also really good.
That's a really good one, or like the Lord of the Rings series. And exactly. Those are one of my favorites. Yeah.
I love those movies, but I would say Star Wars just has a little more of like keeps me within it. Like I think The Hobbit just gets a little long sometimes.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah. Awesome. Cool. Okay, and then kind of going back into the sport, who is like your biggest inspiration? So someone you really look up to.
So what I really look up to is Marcus Royster. So Marcus is, I want to say this and be confident, our only male senior on the sprinter team. Okay. And so he is just, every single day he's there. He has been every day he's there. And I really look up to him just for the fact that like, you don't ever have to like worry about, is Marcus going to be there? Is like is our relay going to be shorter person? Nope, I know Marcus is going to be there, and I think I've always like really aspired to like keep coming to practice every day just because of him.
That's awesome. That's so cool. Okay, and then so you've been running track since freshman year here?
I have.
So from your freshman year up till now, what would you say some of your like greatest accomplishments have been?
Oh man. So last year we won league. For Palisade, we competed against Eagle Valley, Glenwood, and others. But so last year we had a really good 4x2 team, but going into it, there was one team that was seated above us, and that was Eagle Valley, and they were seated above us, and we really we just wanted to win league and have like that, like our name on the wall, not our name on the wall, our photo on the wall just for a bit. And so last year we all kind of came together and we're like, let's do this, let's go and win it, and we actually beat them by like 3 seconds, which in track is like,
That's crazy.
which is crazy.
Yeah.
And so it was just an awesome feeling.
That's awesome. I bet that was.
It was, yeah.
That's so cool. Way to go. Yeah. Okay, and then last question. What advice would you give to an incoming athlete?
Athlete?
Yeah.
I would say you're a student athlete first. Like the student always comes first, and that without focusing on school, you may lose track of it.
Yeah.
And if you get so dependent on your sports, you're kind of falling behind in school. So I would always say that for an incoming freshman, just to like really stay good to your schooling, and you don't have to be a straight A student, but just like keeping up with everything and making sure you're not skipping a day of school just for a whole day of sports, and just kind of keeping a balance.
For sure. Yeah. Awesome. All right. Well, thank you so much, Kaleb, and we'll see you guys next week.